Nashville, LP Field will be our host for one many are calling the game of the week between Atlanta and Tennessee. Let's take you now to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth, who are getting set for the kickoff.
It will be clear and mild for today's game. Hello, folks. Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth getting set for this one. The teams are set. The fans are excited. Let's get this game underway. Their offense will step onto the field for the first time, hoping to come away with some points on this possession. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Gives it up the gut. He's dropped for a loss. Tried to find something, but there wasn't anything there for him.
Yeah, not anything at all. And as a running back, you're probably going back to the huddle going, guys, a little help, please?
They hand it off again. He's tackled around the 26-yard line, and he picks up about 4. That'll bring up third down. Tennessee lines up with 5 defensive backs. Short pass to his left. Goes out of bounds around the 28-yard line. And for as good of a catch as that was, this offense now has to deal with a 4th down. The Titans have everyone on the line. Looks like they're coming after this one. Keenan kicks it away, and did he ever get a hold of this one? Carr fields it at the 30. Brought down at the 41-yard line. And that was a pretty nice return there, Chris.
He was just a couple of steps away from breaking that one all the way. This coverage team better start stepping up, or he's going to take one in for 6.
Right 20. Right 20. Turn over, B. Let's go, guys. Come on.
Here's the halfback. They tackle him for a loss. The defense just ate up that play.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
Let's go, man. Right 20. Right 20. You got close one. I want the screen.
White will run it again. Tackled at the 48-yard line. The offense needs about 3 yards to get the first here on third down.
Left call. Go. Right 20. What's the call?
Play action. Fires it over the middle. Coleman has the interception. And the safety made a really nice play on the ball to grab that interception.
You know, this safety is known for his big hits, but that time it was his soft hands that made the difference.
It's 1st and 10. The Falcons come out with the offset I. Turner takes the give. He's dropped at the 16-yard line. A nice job of the running back as they pick up a gain of 8. They line up at the 16. They line up in the red zone for the first time today. Turner gets the ball. Finally make the tackle, and it will be 1st and goal. They need to come up with a better game plan to stop this guy.
Yeah, you're not kidding. They can't keep giving up those big chunks of yardage like that. If they do, it's going to be awfully tough to stop this offense.
Looking for an open man. No one can come up with it. He tried to force that one in.
He's one of those quarterbacks who trusts his arm maybe a little bit too much. He should have never thrown that ball.
The backfield is in the offset I formation. Man in motion. They go with the toss. And he scores. What a play!
How about that little juke in the middle of that move? That's just a one-on-one athletic play that time. That was fun to watch.
Kick is up, and good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. The kick is away. He'll return it from the 3. Drilled at the 28-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Scaife takes off in motion.
James, 22 press. James. Stay outside him. Keep your eyes open.
Dumps it out left. He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A nice completion to the tight end.
I always thought tight ends were sort of like pacifiers for babies. You know, just about the time that you need a little security blanket, you know where to go.
Like 20. Watch the ball. Watch the ball. Here we go.
They run a counter. And he will lose yardage on the play. No one picked up the linebacker, and it cost them.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
Back to throw. On the run, he throws it. He's tackled at the 44-yard line. And you won't see the coaching staff complaining about that.
Yeah, coaching staffs generally don't complain about too much when they have a quarterback that has the leadership qualities and the arm strength and the ability that this guy has.
Fakes the run. Drops the easy pick. And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on third down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
Gets the punt away. He'll take it from the 18. And that return should set this offense up nicely.
He did a good job there finding a seam and getting up the field. You know, a lot of people don't realize that being a punt returner or a kick returner is one of the toughest jobs in the NFL. There's a whole lot of things that could go wrong and only a few that can really go right.
Redmond hands off. The defender gets him to the ground. Maybe got a couple of yards, but that's about it. And that will bring up second down. Redmond is under center. 2 tight ends in the formation. Milner motions to the right side. On play action, passes it out. Knocks it away. Milner was the intended target on that incomplete pass attempt. Here's a 3rd and 8 situation. Ball on the 25. 3 wide receivers set. Looking to throw. Looks down the field. Interception. Brought down at the 29-yard line. What an interception by the cornerback.
You know, some of these corners are just freakish athletes right now. Oftentimes, they're the best athletes on the field. Maybe they don't have the skill set, great hands, great moves, whatever, but they are definitely among the fastest in the NFL.
Young hands it off straight ahead. Tackled around the 25-yard line. So the draw to the halfback picks up 4. The Titans come out with the offset eye.
Right 20. Overwatch, red man. Inside.
Drops back to pass. All kinds of pressure. And they get him at the 22-yard line. Just about 3 on the pass. From the 22-yard line. 2 tight end set. Play fake. Here's the throw. It just slips out of his hand. Gage was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. 4th down, and the kicker on to try this 39-yarder. Right down the middle. Pretty good kick that time, and he drives it home for 3 points. Nice job. Kicks it off. He'll return it from the 1. They get him at the 21-yard line. The quarterback and his receiver were clearly not on the same page last time, and it led to an interception. The backfield is in the offset I formation.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Solid, close left.
They hand it off. Cuts back, and he's dropped. 1-yard gain on the play. That'll bring up 2nd down. They line up at the 22. Atlanta goes with the ace set here. Fakes the run. Into traffic, and it's picked off. To the 20. To the 10. They'll score. Touchdown. What a great interception return by this defense.
He had that one all the way. Not only a great break on the ball, but he knew what to do with it and stuck it in the end zone. Tremendous play.
And this attempt will give them a 3-point advantage. Up and good. Tennessee is up by 3. Great kick here. Dropped at the 21. Quarterback threw a pick on their last drive. Let's see if he's able to shake it off. They'll start this drive at the 21-yard line. Out of the I formation. They give it to the tailback. Brought down at the 22-yard line. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less. They line up in the I formation. Tackled at the 30. Turner gains around 8 yards on the run. Short yardage situation here. They'll need a little less than a yard to convert. Fakes the run. He throws left. It's completed. They got the first down by the skin of their teeth.
Let me ask you a question. How much skin do you have on your teeth?
Turner, the ball carrier. He's dropped right around the 40-yard line. The offensive line really got a good push there, allowing the back to pick up 9 on the play. Ace backfield this time.
Come on, Blue 45. Watch the switch.
Looks to pass. The pocket is collapsing. Pass is complete. Brought down at the 47-yard line. The defense just didn't match up well on that play.
Yeah, tough to match up one-on-one in man coverage against that wide receiver. He's pretty good.
Fakes the run. Mahaley was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass.
2nd down.
They'll face 2nd down and 10. Ball on the 47. The Falcons come out in the ace formation. Redmond sends a man in motion.
Come on, baby.
The halfback with the carry. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. He got what he could, and it wasn't much.
The defense did a nice job there jamming the running back, bringing the outside linebacker on a blitz. Sometimes those outside backers a little more athletic and can really help stop the run.
Redmond set to go to the air. Goes through his read. He throws on the run. Right through his hands, he almost had the pick. And it'll be 4th down following the pass deflection.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
He gets it away. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 23. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports.
Right 20. Right 20. Look. Cole's up over right. Big play, D.
Gives to the back. And they get him right around the 28-yard line. And that was a gain of 7. That brings up 2nd down. The defense lines up with 5 defensive backs.
Let's go, baby. Swim. Right 20. Right 20. Hey. Rolls.
Back to pass. Scans the field. Pass completed. He's tackled right around the 48-yard line. The quarterback just rifled that one in there for a good gain.
Everybody knows about this guy's arm strength, and if you wanted to see an example of it, right there it was.
Let's go, baby. Right 20. Right 20. Right.
Give to the tailback. He lost yardage on the play. There was no way that defensive end was letting him go by.
Really impressive play that time by this defensive line. It wasn't just one guy, but every guy up front just dominating their guy at the point of attack.
Right 20. Right 20. Rainbow. Gotcha.
Looks to pass. Rockets it out. What a brutal hit. They complete the pass for a gain of 10 on the slant. Tennessee comes out with 3 receivers in the shotgun.
Right 20. Right 20. Come on, D. Get it back.
Back to throw. Fires it out. And he catches it. The wideout scoops it up. He really needs to do a better job protecting the ball. If he doesn't, the backup might see a few carries.
And this is a talented guy, it really is, but he does have a little reputation for putting the ball on the ground.
Right 20. Right 20.
Looking to throw. Throws it out. He's brought down at the 22. Good pickup by the receiver.
And we've always talked about this receiver's big play ability. He may not be the fastest guy in the league, but you can tell he wants the ball in his hands in big situations.
Right 20. Right 20. Yeah, 56.
And they'll run him again. Hit and drop behind the line. The offense had a tough time picking up all their blocks on that play.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want. But ultimately, this game comes down to one big man against another big man, and that time the defense's big men, they won the battle.
He fakes it. Guns it left. Oh, that's just sloppy. The defender was able to get a hand on it.
And really, that came as a result of pretty physical play at the line of scrimmage. They're banging these guys around and not letting them get into their routes.
Right 20. Right 20.
Young back to pass. Looks for a man open. He's there for the catch. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. They lose a yard there.
That play was really all about defensive pursuit. They saw the ball thrown. They got there quickly for a loss on the play.
Kicks it. Got plenty of distance. And it splits the uprights. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. And here's the kick. He's tackled at the 26-yard line. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. They come out in the nickel. He drops back to pass. Looks down the field. Throws on the run. Griffin bats it away. Milner wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. From their own 26-yard line. Atlanta lines up in the offset eye this time. They'll give it off here. Brought down behind the line. That safety just came flying in there to make the tackle.
It is just so difficult for offensive lines to account for the safety. Typically, that's the one free runner that you have. And if you have a top-flight safety back there that can come in and make those kinds of plays, it really helps your run defense.
Caught out of bounds, incomplete. The quarterback put that one too far out in front of his receiver, and he couldn't stay inbound.
He tried to make a safe throw there, but the receiver was open. It didn't have to be quite that cautious and just let him out of bounds.
He punts it. Carr takes it at the 36, and they get him at the 40. He got everything he could, but there really wasn't much there.
Yeah, that certainly wasn't one of his best efforts there. Maybe if he would have gotten a little more help from his blockers, he could have broken one out of there. You know, sometimes it just takes one good block to create a seam to get one up the field.
Dropped behind the line. Nothing doing. They stop him for a loss.
And I really like the discipline of this defense. You never see these guys trying to do too much. They control their gaps, and that time there was nowhere to go.
Let's go, baby. White 20. White 20.
Delayed handoff. Cuts by the defender. Brought down at about the 39-yard line. That's a 2-yard gain. That'll bring up third down. Young lines up under center. 4 receivers in the formation. He drops back to pass. Throws it short. Houston has the pick. Inside the 30. And they finally get him to the ground at the 8-yard line. And the defense just picked up their second interception of the half.
Well, they're reading the quarterback's eyes, and any time as a quarterback you look too long in one direction or at one wide receiver, the defense is just going to break on the ball, and they've been taking advantage today.
Feeds it to the back. He's dropped for a loss. Loss of 1 there for the halfback.
Loss of 1.
They'll set up, needing 8 for the score. 1 man in the backfield. Redmond sends a man in motion. Back to throw. Dumps it out right. It's incomplete. He couldn't get 2 feet in on that one.
Well, that's something receivers work on all the time, dragging that back toe, just unable to do it that time.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Watch the ball. Watch the ball.
He drops back to pass. Looking for an open man. And he should have had that one. And the pass will fall incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And those are the kind of big third down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
And it's good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. The kick. Gathered at the 6. Stays on his feet. Drilled at the 36-yard line. The quarterback leads his offense back onto the field after turning it over on their last drive. Young hands it off. He's dropped at the 38. A 2-yard run by the halfback. Second down and 8. Nickel package on defense.
Right 20. Right 20. Turbo.
Young drops back. Throws while on the run. Out of bounds, incomplete. They went with a sideline pass, but he couldn't stay in bounds.
And that would have been a spectacular catch if he'd been able to come up with that one, just thrown a little bit too far outside.
Let's go, baby. Right 20. Right 20.
Young dropping back. Throws left. Brooking bats it away. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up fourth down.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on third down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
Gets it away cleanly. Jennings fields it at the 24. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. The offense was only able to muster a field goal on their last drive. We'll see what they do with this possession. We played a quarter. The score is 13-10. They'll start at the 28-yard line. I formation here. Hartsock takes off in motion. Drops back. He throws short. Tackled at the 36-yard line. And another connection that goes for good yardage.
And we really see the trust that is developing between this receiver and the quarterback. That if the quarterback has confidence that you're going to be where he thinks you're going to be, he will throw it to you more often than he'll throw it to somebody else.
And that one got him 5 yards.
Well, if you want to know why Pee Wee football coaches make you run a lap if you jump off sides, it's because it can really have a negative impact on your offense, just like that one.
Let's go. Let's go. Come on, B. Let's be harder than that. Let's go.
Feeds it to the back. Brought down at about the 33-yard line. 3 yards on the run.
Not very often in a game does a defender get a clean shot like that on a running back. Typically, the running back didn't see it coming to take that kind of a shot.
On the ground, up the middle. He didn't get back to the line. That defense just came up big on the play.
Well, I'll be honest here. I really thought they would pass in that situation. You call a run, hoping you catch the defense somehow off guard, but that time they were not off guard.
Gets his leg into it, and he got a huge punt here. Carr fields it at the 22. He's dropped at the 27-yard line. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. Tennessee comes out with an I formation.
Let's go, man. Right 20. Right 20. Hey, let's go.
First down, looking to throw. Leaping catch. He's brought down at the 44-yard line. That was a pretty nice play.
And the wide receiver saved the quarterback there. Anytime you get a ball up in there, you are in danger of a tip ball, an interception, but good strong hands that time by the wideout.
Right 20.
He drops back to pass. Comes down with it. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back to the line, but nothing more. That'll make it second down. Second down now with 10 to go. Ball on their own 44. Tennessee lines up in the offset I this time.
Let's go, man. Right 20. Hey, let's go, baby. Close on the right. Watch the switch. Roger.
Back to pass. Throws a bullet. Tackled right around the 48-yard line. Crumpler gains 7 yards with the catch. That'll bring up third down. Tennessee comes out with 3 receivers in the shotgun.
Right 20. Right 20. Roll it up. There we go.
Young hasn't missed yet. Surveys the field. He hasn't missed a pass on this drive. They just couldn't get to the quarterback in time.
It's one of the dangers. You bring those extra defenders trying to get after the quarterback, and you're going to leave some man coverage on the outside. That time the quarterback able to take advantage.
White 20. White 20. Let's go.
He rolls out to the right. Can't stay in bounds, incomplete pass. They complete the pass, but he was out of bounds when he brought it in.
Yeah, that's a pretty safe throw there where only the receiver can make a play on the ball. Just a little too wide on that one.
Hey, I'm wide, like the run.
And they use motion.
Other side.
Passes the ball. And it's knocked down. And it's batted away at the last minute by the defender.
Just when it looked like the quarterback might sneak that one in there, a late pass defense and a good play.
And they have 3 receivers bunched.
Let's go, man. White 20. White 20. Toby 32. Come on now. Left. Hey, we got to watch the ball, y'all.
Young set to go to the air. Rockets it. There for the reception. Brought down at the 21-yard line. And that pass was moving.
Yeah, and it's not that quarterbacks without strong arms can't make it in this league. But boy, it sure is an asset to have a guy with a cannon like that.
White 20. White 20.
They motion to the right. Makes the run. Makes the throw out to his right. Throws into coverage, and it's intercepted. And he probably should have never thrown the ball.
You know, Tom, there are some plays that their coaching staff will tell you, listen, we lost. You know when you step back there and hit that back foot, we lost that play. Just don't make it a disaster. Throw that thing away.
They're going to pitch it. And he makes it out to about the 21-yard line. Turner gains about a yard on the play. 2nd and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 21-yard line.
Blue 45.
Redmond drops back. Scans the field. Redmond with not much pressure. Completed. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. Nice little pickup on that pass pattern.
And I really shouldn't feel this way, but I get a little nervous every time this guy goes up to make a catch, you know, because he's had a little bit of a history of dropping some balls, but today doing a nice job hanging on and a big play there.
Defender gets his hand on it. Turner was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. 4th down. They'll line up to punt this one away. Carr will be the return man. Punts it. And they make the fair catch. On his last drive, the quarterback completed a pass, but to the other team. Throwing another one could be disastrous to this offense.
White 20. White 20.
Young with the give. He's dropped at the 33-yard line. White gains about 2 yards on the run. They line up in a one-back set.
Let's go, baby. White 20. White 20. Regular. Middle. Here we go, baby. Done. Rush.
He fakes it. Young will be sacked. So I have to ask, what happened on this play?
You know, it's difficult for an offense and an offense's ego to admit that you can't block somebody, but there are certain guys in the league that you just have to commit more people to block, and don't let it bother you. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Looking to throw. Goes through his read. Makes the grab. Goes out of bounds at the 32-yard line. It does go for a completion, but not quite what they needed for the first.
The intention of that play was to put the ball in the hands of a playmaker at receiver, allow him to make a move and pick up the first down. He was unable to do it, and that brings up 4th.
Jennings fields it at the 29. Brought down at about the 31. I'm sure they would have liked to have gotten a little better return out of him there.
No question about it. He needs a little more help out of his blockers than he got right there. This is a dangerous guy, and if he can get in some open space, he can create some problems for you, but just no space to be found there.
Back to pass. Guns it out. This pass is incomplete. Robinson was the intended target on that incomplete pass attempt. They line up at the 32. Redmond with 3 wide receivers. Back to throw. Looking for a receiver. And he caught it. He makes a great open field tackle. That was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, great throw, but maybe even a better read. He understood by watching what the defense did after the snap of the football exactly where to go with that ball.
Turner takes the give. And they get him at the 46-yard line. Maybe got a couple of yards, but that's about it.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
Back to pass. Short pass to his left. He's brought down right around the 50-yard line. It's completed, but the defense appeared to be waiting for it. Not much there at all.
That's part speed and part anticipation by this defensive unit. They're always in great position, and you'll rarely see them get burned on passes like that.
Redmond hands it off. He's tackled at the 49-yard line. Got a couple, but will still be short of the mark.
Yeah, and for a minute it looked like he might slip out of there, but the defense got there, the pursuit was all over it, and they made a nice stop.
Gets the punt away. It'll go out at the 28. They were forced to punt on their last drive. They come out in a nickel.
Right 20. Right 20. Get your hands up front. Don't nothing change. Get off, baby. Get off.
He looks to throw on first down with the pass. And he can't make the catch. The pass was deflected and swatted away by the defender.
I think the quarterback may have had to throw that ball a little sooner than he wanted to. The pressure was starting to get there.
Right 20. Right 20.
Drops back to pass. And the defense has a heavy rush. Brooking bats it away. Oh my, the quarterback is lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, you try and fit some of those into some tight holes, and every once in a while, you're going to get one pick, but that was a pretty good play by the defense.
Hold on. Right 20. Right 20. Hey. Now, play it. New call. Watch the run now. Watch the run.
He drops back to pass. Throws it short. And the pass is knocked away. So we'll probably see the punt team now after that incompletion as the offense goes 3 and out.
Not a very creative sequence of play calling that time. They just never seemed to get anything going on that drive.
Gets it away cleanly. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 49. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. Drops back to pass. Huge pressure by the defense. This one falls incomplete. The quarterback just had too much velocity on the ball. The receiver couldn't catch up.
And when you throw a football that hard, it just leaves no margin for error because there's no room for the wide receiver to make an adjustment.
Hands it to the back. Tackled at the 49-yard line. And the halfback has nowhere to go. They line up at the 49. Turner lines up as the single back. There are 3 receivers split out wide. Redmond drops to throw. Looks down the field. Brings this one in. And they get him at the 44-yard line. And that one was completed for a solid gain.
Solid gain, yes, but no first down on that play. So now it's going to bring up a decision on the part of the offense. Defensively, I think they executed that one exactly the way they wanted to.
It's away, and it's a booming punt. Down in the end zone for a touchback. They could do nothing against this defense on their previous drive. 4 wideouts this time.
Here we go, Jim. Let's go, Ben. Right 20. Right 20. Let's go. Touch. Get ready. Touch.
White takes the give. He gets out to about the 22-yard line. White comes away with 2 yards on the carry.
Boy, he just took a shot on that one. As a running back, the last thing in the world you want is a short gain and a big hit.
Right 20. Right 20. Go.
Little handoff. He's hammered in the backfield. Tried the run, but there was nothing available.
And if you could make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
Let's go, Ben. Right 20. Right 20. Let's go now. Let's go.
He drops back to pass. Looks for a man open. With the catch. He's dropped around the 30-yard line. Pretty good gain right there.
You have so many people on this offense that you have to account for. The tight ends, the wide receivers, the running backs, even the quarterbacks. And now they're throwing to the fullback. That's almost not fair.
Hey, pick 6 right here. Pick 6.
Young drops back. Dumps it out well. Knocked loose. Crumpler wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. They line up at the 30. Tennessee lines up with 3 receivers, single back formation.
Right 20. Right 20. Run around. Close left. Switch. Hey, watch the screen.
Looks to pass. The defense has him surrounded. Just can't find the range on that ball. The tight end couldn't make the grab.
And sometimes you get used to throwing to those speedy wide receivers, and the tight ends are just a stride slower, and you saw it there.
Let's go, Ben. Right 20. Right 20. Right. Big play, B. Watch the back.
Defense closing in, and it's caught. And he's out at the 37. Despite the great effort, it will still bring up 4th. Hendrick to punt. Gets the punt away. Jennings takes it at the 23. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. The offense lines up with 3 wide receivers. Gives it off. He got decleated. Pickup of about 7, and that will bring up 2nd down. They line up at the 35. They line up in a double tight set. Another run. He fights forward to about the 36. And the halfback goes nowhere on the counter. Ace backfield this time. 3rd and short, and they'll throw for it. Short throw to the right. It's incomplete. Hartsock was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete. Here's the kick. He got some distance on it. And they make the fair catch. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. The Titans come out in the ace formation.
King's right. Let's go, baby. Wide, 20. Right 20. Quick games, 44 screw.
They run a counter. He's brought down right around the 22-yard line. White comes away with around 5 yards on the misdirection run. 3 wide receivers.
Let's go, man. Come on, dude. Set. Set. Wake up, guys. Keep going.
Back to throw. He throws it. It's picked off. Brought down at the 37. Nice pick for the safety.
You could see the quarterback that time trying to look the safety off, but this safety is simply too smart. He was having none of it and jumped in front to make the interception.
He looks to throw on first down. Makes the throw out to his left. Tackled at the 22-yard line. And this receiver just loves it when the defense is in man covering.
Yeah, there's no better feeling than when you're coming off the ball and you know it's just you and the guy across from you. That's just good old-fashioned football, but you also know typically when you get man coverage, your quarterback is under pressure.
Feeds it to the back. Hit and dropped behind the line. Good work by the defensive line there.
Yeah, it's really up to the offensive line to at least get your running back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe from there it's his responsibility, but if you can't block any better than that, it's going to be a tough day for this running back.
Throws it short. Pass incomplete. Milner was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete. Third down, 14 yards for a first. Ball on the 26. Drops back. He throws right. There for the catch. He's tackled at the 14. They complete the pass on 3rd and long, but they'll end up short of the marker.
You can see the confidence level of this defense. They know they can make open field tackles, and that's probably one of the great lost arts in the game. The ability to make the tackle in the open field and stop them short of the first down. Good play defensively there.
He drilled the upright, and it's good. Kicks it off. From the 7. And there's 2 minutes remaining in the half. It'll be interesting to see how this quarterback reacts after throwing an interception on his last drive.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Keep playing. Like 20. Like 20. Hey, baby. Cut. No, go off this field. Let's get off this field, man.
First down, looking to throw. Catch is made. He's dropped at about the 47-yard line. And a nice pass to the tight end.
So much of the game today revolves around those substitution packages, trying to bring extra defensive backs on the field to try and help against the pass. But when you have a big receiving tight end, that really makes that plan awfully tough to execute.
Huge tackle. He was gone. They complete a long pass play.
After a big play like that, it's really important for the offense to get in the huddle and get out, keep this attack going. Right now they have the defense on their heels.
Young calls for motion left. Back to pass. Throws it. Brings it in. And they get him right around the 12-yard line. Gain of 7 through the air on that play.
Little 7-yard throws like that have really become the staple of the National Football League. So many defenses now not allowing the big throws down the field. You have to be willing to take throws just like that.
Here we go. Hey, don't get that ball off. Don't let your man make the play. Like 20. Come on, let's go.
Feeds it to the back. He gets out to about the 12-yard line. So at the most, he gains a few inches.
Oh, that was a big shot right there. You talk about getting your bell rung. That was the Liberty Bell ringing that time.
Brought down at the 10. And that will bring up a 4th down.
Well, that's just a big run stop right there. You have a very proud defensive line that was just going to take control of that situation.
Good job putting that kick right on target, and it goes through for 3 points. Here's the kick. He's tackled at the 24-yard line. They had to settle for a field goal on their last drive. They take the field again, looking to put up another score. The Falcons come out showing 3 wide.
Blue 45! Blue 45!
Looks to pass. Goes through his read. Is there for the catch. Tackled around the 30-yard line. Pretty nice read on that play to find the open man.
Yeah, the two of them really have been working hard, building a rapport in practice, and now you're starting to see some of those results out here on the field.
And it's picked. He's dropped around the 49-yard line. So the defense just picked off their 3rd pass today.
You know, one of the really misleading stats in football is completion yards. If you're throwing it up and down the field but turning it over, it just doesn't matter. You have to maintain possession of the ball.
He looks to throw on 1st down. On the run, he throws it. Brought down at the 40. Good job locating the gap in the coverage on that play.
You know, that's the kind of pass pattern I used to always love to run, because if the defense is even a little bit lax in their coverage, it's pretty easy to get that one in there.
Let's go, baby.
Looks to pass. Dumps it out left. And they get him right around the 28-yard line. An impressive first half for the quarterback.
You know, I know there are a lot of people out there who like to watch defensive football games. Not me. I like to watch a guy throw it around like this. His quarterback's hot, and he knows it.
Makes the reception. He's dropped at the 25. And as we head to halftime, our score is the Titans 16, the Falcons 13. He kicks it. Taken at the 5. He's still going. Hit and dropped at the 27-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Drops back on 1st down. Makes the catch. Tackled at the 27. Not much there on the screenplay. 2nd down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 27-yard line. White lines up as the lone back. 3 receivers split out wide.
Let's go, man.
Man in motion.
Right 20. Right 20. Come on, let's go. Hey.
Gives to the back. He's going to be tackled for a loss. The defensive line sniffed that play out beautifully.
Yeah, and defensive linemen aren't the big fat guys that they used to be. These guys are athletes. They can move, and if you don't fool them on the delay, they're going to be standing right there in the face of the running back.
Out of bounds, incomplete. The quarterback led the receiver just a little too much.
Yeah, he put a little too much on that pass and forced the receiver to make the catch out of bounds.
Jennings is the return man. Gets it away cleanly. Jennings fields it at the 35. He's brought down right around the 40-yard line. Not a bad return there.
That was really a good effort. There wasn't a ton of room for him to run, but he was able to get up the field, get a few yards. You never get upset with a punt return guy like that. It wasn't spectacular, but he got the job done.
They hand it off. He lost yardage on the play. The defensive line wins that battle.
Yeah, on the delay, you're trying to get those pass rushers to take an outside route. You set inside as an offensive lineman and try and create a gap. That time they just came straight through this offensive line.
He fakes it. Fires it left. And it's completed. That one worked pretty well.
It sure did, and I wish all our fans could see what's happening down the field on all our television broadcasts, because so much of the game now is won and lost in the secondary.
Looks to pass. Short throw to the right. Brought down at the 43-yard line. That pass play goes nowhere. That'll make it second down. From the 43-yard line, the Falcons come out in a single back formation. Back to throw. Moves to his right. It's completed. And they get him at the 35. The defense didn't have a chance on that one. Great throw that time.
Yeah, really not much a defense can do when you get a guy that can throw the football like that. You know, you get yourselves in position defensively, you think you're in the right spot, you're going to make a play, and a guy makes a throw like that and you go, hey, that's a good throw.
Pass is complete. He's tackled at the 34. And that one will end up just a bit short of the first.
Boy, you could see him out there fighting for every inch. He knew where that first down marker was. He just couldn't get there, and it brings up fourth down.
Kick is up, and he got all of this one. Right down the middle. That's a dangerous call in that situation.
It is, because when you're trying a long field goal, the ball has to come out at such a low trajectory that they get blocked sometimes. But anytime your field goal kicker can come through with a clutch kick like that, it really gives a lift to your team.
Brought down at the 27. The offense takes the field, hoping to put something together after their last drive ended in a 3-and-out.
Let's go, baby. Right 20. Right 20.
Passes left. Pass completed. He's dropped around the 45-yard line, and that was a dangerous pass.
Dangerous for most, but not so dangerous for this guy. When you have a strong arm like this quarterback, you can take a few extra chances.
White on the inside handoff. And they get him at the 45. Gain of under a yard. That'll bring up second down. Second down and 9 to go. Ball on the 45-yard line. Only one man back.
Let's get that ball back. Let's go, baby. Right 20. Right 20. Let's go get it. That's all we got. I'm trying to get you over there, baby.
Young with the give. Brought down at the 49-yard line. They pick up a good 6 yards there, and that makes it third down. From the 49-yard line, Atlanta lines up with 5 defensive backs. On play action. Sacked on the play. Good job there by the end to get in there for the sack.
Man, I'm really impressed by that guy out there. You know, you try to single block him, you can't. You try and double team him, you still can't block him. There are some guys in the league that are just too good.
Gets his leg into it, and he got a huge punt here. And they will down it at the 1. Not much the return man can do there.
Yeah, he really did the right thing there. That's just to let it go, get out of the way, and really just give the guy credit. It was a good kick, very fortunate bounce. The last thing in the world you want to do in that kind of a situation is to fumble the football, give it up, short field for the other team, and a quick score.
And that sure changes the dynamics of this game.
Wow, it's not often that you see a defensive play to take the lead. That is simply pathetic by this offensive team.
Flag on the play.
The ball was kicked off illegally out of bounds.
And it wasn't what he had in mind when he kicked it.
Whack,
First down.
whack. That was a duck. That was not pretty right there. I'm always amazed that these field goal kickers, they can kick it between the uprights, can't keep it on the field for a kickoff.
Right 20. Right 20. Hey, regular. Come on now. Cut. Regular. Cut.
Tackled at the 48-yard line. That's a 2-yard gain.
And Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
Young hands it off. Brought down behind the line. He couldn't get anywhere on that one.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
Right 20. Right 20. Come on.
Play action. Gets rid of the ball. And he catches it. He's dropped right around the 36-yard line. Excellent pass by the quarterback on that play.
I'm really enjoying watching the timing between this receiver and the quarterback. We're seeing a well-schooled offense now going to work.
Give to the tailback. Brought down right around the 32-yard line. 3-yard gain by the running back. Tennessee comes out with 3 receivers in a single back formation.
Right 20. Right 20. Reload. You got close up.
Tennessee sends a man in motion.
Never quit, fellas.
Back to pass. Huge pressure by the defense. And they get him right around the 22-yard line. That one worked just as they drew it up.
Good pass, good catch, I agree. Sometimes there's really nothing you can do as a defense to stop a well-executed pass play.
Right 20. Keep your eyes open. Stay inside right here. Let's go.
First down, looking to throw. He's there for the catch. He's dropped around the 20-yard line. The defense was right there for the stop on the play, not much of a gain at all.
Yeah, let's give a little credit to the coaching staff on that play. You talk all the time about film study and preparation and knowing what the other team is trying to do to you. That time the defense was all over it.
We up. There we go.
Tackled at the 15. A pickup of 5. That'll bring up 3rd down. The offense facing another 3rd down here as they line up. Offset I formation in the backfield. Brought down around the 12-yard line. They continue to get first downs by running the ball.
Pretty methodical approach right now for this offense. Not only are they picking up first downs and grinding out yards, but they're eating up a lot of time on the clock.
They go with the run. He fights forward to about the 10. 2-yard gain, and that will bring up 2nd down. The Titans line up with an offset I backfield.
Right 20. Right 20. Here we go, baby. Crisscross. Play your assignments, man.
Here's the halfback. He's dropped around the 8-yard line. White gets 3 yards on the play. Young is back in the gun. Johnson gets the call. He's in for the score. Defense just got flat out beaten on that play.
I don't think there's any question about that one. The defense was looking past. They got popped on a run and just could never find the halfback on that one.
Point after is good. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. Here's the kick. Dropped at the 29-yard line. Their last possession came to an abrupt halt as they gave up the safety and 2 points. Let's see if they can put together a more effective drive on this possession.
Hey, inside. Blue 45. Let's go. Roger.
Turner on the handoff. He's brought down at the 32-yard line. 4-yard gain by the back. It's 2nd and 6 coming up. Ball on the 32-yard line. Atlanta goes with the ace set here. Turner, the ball carrier. And they get him around the 34-yard line. Turner comes away with 2 yards on the carry. So it's 3rd down now. The offense will need about 4 yards to pick up the first.
Turbo, Simba, Blue 45.
with the throw. Almost picked. The defender got there in time to break that play up.
He did. He was able to get his hands on the ball, but if he had missed that one might have turned into a really big play.
Gets the punt away. Carr fields it at the 27. Brought down right around the 32-yard line. Decent return there. He'll give his offense pretty good field position.
You know, I like that return. Nothing flashy, but it was really effective. The thing I hate to see are guys that are dancing around back there trying to be a playmaker when they're really not. At least he got up the field, got a few yards. That's what I like to see.
They hand it off. Huge hit. The back gets 3 on the carry. Young is under center. I formation behind him.
Let's go, baby. Right 20. Right 20. Action, baby. Close, open right. Touch.
Setting up play action. Passes to his left. Tackled at the 44-yard line. Talk about a throw.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about one like that being intercepted. Nobody on the defensive side could have caught that bullet.
Young sends a guy in motion to the right. First down, looking to throw. Dumps it out right. Comes down with it. Jones gains 4 yards on that reception, so that'll make it second down. It's 2nd and 6 coming up. Ball on the 49-yard line. Single back formation.
Hey, pick 6 right here. Pick 6. Right 20. What's the hell? Hey. Rush. Close on. Hey.
Hit hard at the 49-yard line. Maybe a yard on the run by the halfback. Tennessee lines up in the offset eye this time.
Swim. Play 3, man.
He fakes it. Gets the pass out. And they get him right around the 30-yard line. That was a big-time play by the receiver.
And talking to this receiver earlier this week, he told me he had a lot of plays in the playbook, and he thought he was going to have a big day.
Let's go, man. Right 20. Go.
Crumpler goes in motion. Young back to pass. Passes right. He's hit hard on the play. That's the arm strength we've been talking about all week.
And you know the amazing thing about this guy, we all talk about his arm strength, but did you see how fluid that delivery was? He didn't even look like he was trying to throw it hard.
Right 20. Regular.
They'll keep it on the ground again. He's tackled around the 17-yard line. White picks up about 4 yards on the play. Tennessee lines up with 3 receivers in the shotgun formation.
Right 20. I'm trying to get you over there, baby. Here we go.
He doesn't get back to the line. 5-yard loss, and so it'll be 3rd down. 3rd down and 12. Ball on the 22-yard line. Single set backfield.
Let's go, baby. Right 20. Let's go. Right 20. We're talking about
Defense is getting pressure. He brings it in. Touchdown. And that's about as well executed a play as you can ask for.
And that's no fluke right there. We saw him hit that play a couple of times in practice the other day. That's something they're going to come back to until you find a way to stop it.
And they'll try to tack on 2 points here. They line this one up in shotgun. 4 wide receivers are split out in the formation. Young has completed every pass on this drive. Past the line. He's able to run it in for the 2-point conversion. Great job there. They were able to convert.
And you could tell the offense had a plan throughout that drive. Not only did they get the touchdown, but they immediately got the call in for the two-point conversion. They knew exactly what they wanted to do and executed it perfectly.
They didn't look sharp on their last drive and were forced to punt it away. First down now and 10 to go. Ball on their own 17. The Falcons line up with an offset eye backfield. On the ground with a tailback. He's dropped for a loss. Disappointing loss there for the offense.
Yeah, it really just throws you off rhythm to have a play that gains nothing. You know, you're going to get something, 2, 3, 4 yards, and it keeps you in that rhythm. But when a defense makes a play like that, it really throws your offense off.
He's looking to throw. Short throw. Brought down at the 22-yard line. The pass play gives them a gain of 6.
Good vision shown by the quarterback on that play to find the open man. You could see him looking around, then checking it down late for a nice pickup.
Back to throw. Looking for an open man. He makes another reception on the drive. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see him driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
Turner takes the give. Tackled at the 42. Turner gains about a yard on the play. It's second down and 9 to go. Nickel back in this time. Drops back. He throws a bullet across the middle. He's tackled around the 49-yard line. Great pickup for the first on that one.
And really what makes NFL football so special is the ability of these quarterbacks to throw it and these great receivers to catch it. That's just fun to watch.
Redmond hands it off. Gains his way to the 36-yard line. That was an excellent run there to pick up the first.
Yes, sir. He really found a nice hole, was able to exploit it for a good gain. They're going to have to do a better job getting in those running lanes if they're going to stop him consistently.
First and 10. Ball on the 36. Redmond comes to the line with 3 wide. Redmond has completed every pass on this drive. There for the reception. He's brought down at the 35. And not a whole lot of yardage gained on that one, Chris.
And that's one of those plays where you leave it up to the receiver to make yardage after the catch is made. When he can't find his way into open space, you'll see plays like that.
Redmond back to pass. He's been perfect on this drive. Completed. And he's knocked out at the 32-yard line. The defense was in great position to stop that play short, bringing up a third down situation.
And when I saw the quarterback drop back that time, I really thought they had something going, but they closed quickly and made a nice play defensively to bring up this third down.
Redmond has completed every pass on this drive. Defender tips it away. What an effort out there. He just got his hands in there and broke it up.
I love watching the closing speed of this defense. When they see the ball, they go get it.
Hartsock comes in motion. Looking to throw. Here's the pass. He's tackled at the 20-yard line. They'll keep the drive alive with that great pass for a first down.
It is so hard to complete passes like that on fourth down because there's no mystery about what you're going to have to do, and especially in those long yardage situations, you have to execute perfectly, and that's exactly what they did.
He throws on the run, right through his hands. White was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete. They'll face second down and 10, and this is the 12th play of the drive. He's brought down at about the 15-yard line. Turner picks up about 4 yards on the play. Tennessee lines up with 5 defensive backs. Back to throw. He throws left. They finally get him, and it looked like he would score, but instead they end up with first and goal. First down, goal to go. Ball on the 7-yard line. Atlanta comes to the line, 3 wide. Hands it up. Tackled around 2-yard line. Pick up of about 5. That's second down. Offense facing second and goal now. This is the 15th play of this drive. They tackle him for a loss. That was a big-time play by a big-time athlete.
If you want to be considered one of the top cornerbacks in the National Football League, everybody has to be able to cover. But the top guys can not only cover, but come up and make big hits like that. Tremendous play.
Dropped behind the line. Nice stop on that play.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
Redmond drops back. Scans the field. Intercepted. Why did he even make that pass?
Yeah, Tom, I think he got baited into that throw. He thought the defensive back was going elsewhere. He did a little fake, came back in, made the pick. Just a real heads-up play.
They're backed up at the 2.
Left call.
Tennessee lines up in a goal line set.
Right 20. Right 20. Right. Close right. Hey. Close right.
Gives it off. And they get him at the 6. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards.
Hey, watch the screen.
The defense lines up in the nickel.
Let's go, man. Right 20. Right 20. Pony. Wake up, guys.
They'll work the right side. He's tackled at the 9. 3 yards on the run. 1 man in the backfield.
Right 20.
Here's the pass. Going deep to the right. Defender gets his hand on it, and he just managed to get a piece of it. Nice play by the defender.
And as a receiver, you really have to do a better job of coming back to the football at that point. You have to help the quarterback.
Gets the punt away. Makes the fair catch. The defense dealt a crippling blow to this offense the last time they had the ball. 1st and 10. Ball on the 50. Turner lines up as the single back. Atlanta sends a man in motion. Little handoff. And he will lose yardage on the play. A great defensive effort there.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
He's looking to throw, and the defense has a heavy rush. He tries to spin, but he's brought down. They pick up solid yardage there.
And I love to watch this wide receiver work. He is so patient with his routes. He gets down low into his cuts, and he really understands what the defense is trying to do to take him away, and he is working them over.
Here's the halfback. Brought down around the 25-yard line. Turner gets about 4 yards on the play. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Ball on the 25. Out of the I formation. Back to throw. Throws the bullet to the right. Batted away. Robinson was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. They line up at the 25. Offset I formation in the backfield.
Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Hey, come on.
Drops back to pass. Throws on the run. And he dropped him in the open field. Still not quite enough, however. They'll still be facing 4th down. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Redmond drops back. Short pass to his left. And that flag was thrown in the area of holding.
Holding. Offense.
And I really didn't see the hold there.
Honestly, Tom, there is holding on every single play. I mean, the rule changes now allow for the guys to grab, but you have to keep inside the framework of the defensive player. As long as you do that, it typically doesn't get called. It did there.
Looking to throw. Throws while on the run. And he made a great open field tackle. What happened there, Chris?
Well, they got caught in man-to-man coverage on that play, and I couldn't tell if the defender slipped a little bit or not. Maybe he just got beat on the play.
Little handoff. What a shot! Almost got a yard. That'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd down, 10 yards to go. And this is the 8th play of the drive. Strong throw. They finally bring him down, and it's 1st and goal. A good play fake that time.
It really was. I didn't see it. I thought it was a run play. He pulled it out of there and came up with a nice gain.
He's in. Touchdown. Good call there. They just bulldoze in for the score.
Well, there you have the first play that everybody puts in their playbook. As simple as that. Just the quarterback keeps the ball and crams it in. Big job that time by the offensive line.
Set down. The kick is up. Up and good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Kicks it off. He'll take it from the 2. And he's drilled. What a hit. They could do nothing against this defense on their previous drive. They'll take over at the 29-yard line. The Falcons bring in the nickel package.
Let's go, baby. Right 20. Right 20. Wide.
Drops back on 1st down. Makes the grab. He's brought down around the 39-yard line. Nice little pitch and catch with the wideout.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
Hey, let's go, baby. Get on, baby. Get on.
Hands it off. And they get him at the 42. A gain of 3 yards by the fullback. White alone in the backfield.
Hey, we got to watch the ball, right 20. Right. Close right. What?
He drops back to pass. Short throw to the right. What an open field tackle. That's a gain of 5. That'll make it 3rd down. They line up at the 47. This time as they come out in a big set.
Let's go, baby. Right 20. Right 20. We got close one. Real.
Here's the give. He's going to be tackled for a loss. The defense seemed to do everything right there.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that, not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
Gets the punt away. He fields the punt at the 16. He's tackled at the 18-yard line, and he won't get very far on that return attempt.
Man, those guys were flying down the field. He didn't have a chance on that one. His blocker's got to do something for that poor guy out there, or he's going to get killed.
On play action, and he caught it. Brought down at the 22-yard line. Nice pass for the quarterback on that one with the defense bearing down on him.
Good job by the offense that time. Really nothing there down the field. He just takes a little completion and keeps moving the ball.
Redmond drops back. He throws it. Drops the sure pick, and the defender breaks up the play.
Just great position that time on the defensive side. The receiver really never had a chance on that one.
The Titans line up with a nickelback.
New 45! New 45! Keep coming!
Looking to throw. Passes to his left. Tackled at about the 33-yard line. That pass is good for a first down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He reared back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
Toby 32, Toby 32, come on now. Scatter! It's coming out quick! Defense out. Regular.
Tosses it out. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. He was caught with nowhere to go.
This is a pretty good running back, and if you can hem him up like that, pretty impressive.
The Falcons come out in the ace formation. Play fake. Under heavy pressure. Brings this one in. And they get him around the 42-yard line. Nice toss that time that'll get them a lot closer.
You know, there's really no doubting this quarterback's physical skills. Sometimes he struggles with his mechanics or accuracy, but I don't think that there's really any issue. This guy has the ability to be an elite quarterback.
Makes the short throw. Brought down at the 50. So on third down, he finds his receiver and gets a big gain.
Receivers who can make plays like that on third down tend to have nice, long careers.
Atlanta lines up with 3 receivers. He fakes it with the catch. He's dropped at the 48-yard line. A couple of yards on that pass. That'll make it second down. Second down, 8 yards to go. Ball on the 48. Tennessee brings in the nickel here. Looking to throw. On the run, he throws it. And they get him around the 31-yard line. The wide receiver and the quarterback are on the same page today.
Yeah, and this wideout really is something special. He's able to find the holes in the coverage, he gets good separation, and he has tremendous hands.
Handoff to the right. He lost yardage on the play. Great read there. It looked like the defense knew the counter was coming.
And a lot of times in that situation, they read offensive linemen. And the minute you see those offensive linemen, sometimes even in their stance, sort of sitting back, you know the counter's coming, you can get penetration and make a play in the backfield just like that.
He's under a heavy rush. Finnegan knocks it down. A great play by the defense to knock the ball away.
And these defenders have been close all day. You better be careful if you're the quarterback. One of those is going to turn into an interception.
The Falcons with 4 receivers. Back to throw. Passes it. And it's caught. He's dropped in the open field. That last catch puts him over 100 receiving yards.
And one of the things I like watching about this receiver is that he understands how to read coverages. More often than not, a wide receiver has to understand reading coverages at least as well as the quarterback. Otherwise, the quarterback will see one thing and the receiver another.
He didn't get it. They'll take over at the 23. The Titans come out with the offset eye. Dumps it out left. There for the catch. Brought down at the 30. 7-yard gain on the play.
Good play design there. Very solid protection. Gave the quarterback time to examine the whole field until he finally found the open man.
Let's go, baby. Right 20. Come on, right 20. Quick on. No, you're good. You're good. Who you playing, fellas? Numbers. Play your assignments, man. Left. Hey. Quick.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. From their own 30-yard line.
Let's go, baby. Right 20. Let's go. Let's go. No. Hold on.
White takes it left. He's dropped for a loss, and they were not able to get much there.
And so many times you hear offensive coordinators criticized because they don't try to run the football enough. Well, when you get stuffed in the backfield like that, you understand why they would rather call the pass play.
He's brought down at the 30. They didn't have the ball long there.
And 3 and outs are embarrassing for an offense. When you go out there and run 3 plays and have to go jogging back to your sideline, those defensive guys, they aren't too happy.
Jennings fields it at the 30.
Yeah, they need to score here, then recover an onside kick and score again. In this game, it's certainly not over, but the fat lady's warming up a little over on the sideline. But I've seen it happen before.
He drops back to pass. Dumps it out right. And it's knocked loose. Probably not the best place to try to squeeze the ball into.
Yeah, I think he would have needed a jackhammer to get that one in there. That was tight coverage.
Turner, the lone back. Looking to throw. He throws on the run. Tackled at the 46-yard line. Another fine pass and catch on that play.
I know we all talk about 40-yard dash times in the NFL, but as a receiver, if you are a great route runner and you understand what the defenses are trying to do to you, it doesn't matter if you run a 4.3 40. If you can get in and out of your cuts like this guy, you will always be able to play.
Looks like they decided to go for it here. 3 wide receivers.
Luke 45. Luke 45. Hut. Play 3, man.
Gives to the back. He's tackled at the 49-yard line. Big play on that 4th down attempt.
Well, that was a chance for the defense there to essentially get a turnover. All they had to do was make a stop, give the ball back to their offense. Couldn't get it done.
Drops back to pass. Not much time to throw. Catch is made. He's brought down around the 37-yard line. You can tell these guys practice that play quite a bit.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today.
2nd down now with 10 to go. Ball on the 37. Single back formation. And they motion a guy to the right. He drops back. He rolls out to the right. Brings it in. Brought down at the 28-yard line. Nothing wrong with that pass. That goes for a good gain.
You know, and when you talk to some of these receivers, they say the real strength of this quarterback is that he throws a very, very catchable ball.
Atlanta will take a timeout, and that was their last timeout. 3rd down now, needing a couple to convert. And they'll try and get the first through the air. Throws on the run. And they get him at the 9. Another completed pass puts him over the 300-yard mark.
And you know, this guy just loves to play football. I really like talking to him before the game. You can hear the passion in his voice. And when you have a leader that has that kind of passion and that kind of emotion, it's just so much easier to play the game.
So this one is all wrapped up. Our final score, the Titans 33, the Falcons 23.